Jayce, good morning. I'm curious if you have a sense of getting all your troops back. Tommy Pham is back, Hosmer's back, Fernando Tatis Jr. looks like he's starting to kick it back in again. So everything kind of coming together for you at just the right time heading towards postseason?
Yeah, you're certainly, excited about having those guys back, and hoping we continue to progress and stay healthy going through this. Obviously, with Haas and Pham just coming off the IL, there's a small progression to it, and you just want to make sure and hope for the best that you don't have any setbacks. And then one other thing to note: Austin Adams will be active and ready to go in today's game as well. So, yeah, we've got some guys starting to get healthy, and as we get down to the final week here, we need to get up and running. And like I said, main thing is, you hope for no setbacks and just continue to progress and get healthy and get the rhythm and timing and the flow of the game. So that's what we're hopeful for.
You talked about this a little bit the other day, but as far as the balancing goes between the DH spot, first base, outfield, you had mentioned that Tommy Pham will get some time in the outfield today. We see him throwing, giving positive off his feet. Is that sort of how it's going to go for the rest of the way, just sort of mixing and matching, depending on matchups and maybe physical needs?
Well, Tommy's going to be out there in the outfield, shortly. I think we talked just very small. Just small term. The idea, which I mentioned last night, was when Pham and Haas got activated for this weekend, we talked about them playing 2 out of 3, and then going into the off day on Monday, and then we'll see where we're at on Tuesday. But for those two guys specifically, we value the game time. We value the game at bats. This next week. So. We want to get them out there and give them an opportunity to just get into the flow and rhythm and everything with the game, building into obviously the end of this next week, and most certainly the playoffs.
You mentioned Austin Adams being activated. Where do you see him fitting into that opening?
Well, we know that he's a great competitor and he's got real weapons. Now, it's been a while since he's pitched, so we need to find some spots for him early on and let him get the confidence going, let him get some outs. But he's got real weapons. We think he's got a chance to add very good value to not only the team but certainly the bullpen. So, here in these next couple games, we're going to find some windows for him to get in there, and look forward to him getting in there and just competing again.
I haven't seen as the corresponding move been announced.
No, we'll say that here in the next 30, 45 minutes. We still need to communicate with a couple guys, but we'll do that shortly.
And as far as Mike Clevenger goes, any update on him, or is the presumption at this point that he'll be starting on Tuesday?
Yeah, not much information. He's out there playing his light catch now. The big test will be tomorrow on the off day. A couple of guys, they come in, they'll throw their bullpen. So he's feeling good. He's progressing. So it's good news so far. You won't obviously know until kind of let it go a little bit, and he'll have a bullpen tomorrow, and that'll give us more information. But we're still confident, feeling good, optimistic, whatever words you want to use. We still feel good about it.
So it's more like a Wednesday, Thursday, possibly, if the pen goes well.
Yeah, I think that's fair. If it's Wednesday or something we're shooting for, I think that's fair.
Thanks, Jayce.
Jeff Sanders.
I wasn't going to ask this, but do you know who will start Tuesday yet?
Davies.
And then back to Austin Adams. There's a week left to the season. I mean, is it fair to say that this is sort of an audition to see if he has a place on a postseason bullpen?
I don't know if I'd use the word audition, but it's certainly opportunity. We've seen him pitch really well in the past. Now he's coming off some injury and he's coming off a lot of time, but we also know he's got experience and he's been throwing the ball over at USD, very well. So I would call it an opportunity for sure.
Can you give a sense of what his workload has been at USD? Has he done back-to-backs yet?
No, he's gone, pitch, day off, and then pitched again. So, that's probably where we're at, like right now. I think, like realistically, you look at the back-to-backs and all that. Is that necessary this last week? I think realistically that the guys that have the hot hands, once you get to the playoffs and there's going to be a lot of adrenaline and things like that. I think we feel, even though we may not see it, I don't know if we necessarily do need to see it with some of the guys. Just based on playoffs, it gets down to the end. There's a ton of adrenaline, and it's everybody wanting to step up and do a part. So I don't know if it's completely necessary.
Bryce Miller.
Hey, Jayce. Is there any sense in your clubhouse of kind of the anticipation of that, you're on the verge of making history that's a really big deal in San Diego? Do you feel that in your clubhouse at all right now?
Yeah, we're just trying to keep it as low-key as possible. I mean, obviously we were disappointed last night, but we're a group that we don't stay disappointed very long. So I think more just looking forward to today and understanding the opportunity in front, and just we want to play good baseball, and we didn't play good enough to win the game last night. We were loose in some areas, in a lot of areas. So I think we're more focused on let's eliminate the noise and let's get back and let's play some clean baseball and let's have some fun. And when we've done that, it's usually been a good result. So just trying to keep it as simple as possible. But there's definitely an energy in the room. But a lot of these guys have been there before. In the past, in their own personal experiences. So they're pro. They understand that they know what's at line. And so just trying to channel that and get it to be productive and moving forward to today.
What were you doing in October of 2006?
I was in instructional league in the Dominican Republic in a small complex right outside San Pedro.
Thank you.
Hey, Jay Cassavell.
Jason, I know you're obviously focused on what you can control, but are any of the TVs in the clubhouse on Reds White Sox right now?
We've got a lot of TVs in the clubhouse, and I would say, honestly, an honest answer is there's probably more guys watching their fantasy football teams, if I'm being real. So they've got their lineup set and they're talking smack to one another. That's more of what's going on.